Good morning. We're back down the allotment on a Saturday morning. It's a glorious morning. We're at 23 degrees already. Today we're going to be harvesting some garlic. But before we harvest the garlic, let's have a quick look in the greenhouse. See how them tomatoes are coped after a couple of days. Oh, the fan's working. Always works when the sun's out. Well, the tomatoes are looking very good actually. And even my cucumbers are. Let's have a look at these cucumbers. That one could probably have a little drink. Oh my god, look at the size of that one. Look at that. Wow. Give these another drink and then I'll be back down on Monday. We can have another drink on Monday. Give them a feed actually. We'll give them some tomato, I think. Let's go back outside and have a look at this garlic. Now this is elephant garlic and I think I'm going to pull it today. It's starting to fall over. It's going brown. These ones on the end here got a bit of rust. Cabbages and cauliflower are looking okay, but some of them are starting to bolt, so we might not have much of a crop there. But these sprouts are going wild at the back. Just need a little weed in here. But yeah, let's get these elephant garlic all pulled up today. These elephant garlic are ready to pull today. I mulched them in dried leaves all winter long, which I do this every year. It not only feeds the soil, stops the weeds, and it's very beneficial to the plant. So I like to prize my garlic. Instead of pulling it, I'll just get a little spade, put it in the soil, just a couple of inches, and just give it a little turn. Now, as you can see, these ones have getting a little bit of rust on, and they're falling over, so they're not going to do much growing now. So we'll get them out today. That one there's not too bad. It's not split though. Let's have a look at this next one. It's about the same sort of size, that one. Let's have a look at these back ones. If you pull them from the top, they'll just snap off and not dry. So that's why we like to prise them from underneath. And that one's doubled. I'll have to replant that like that next year. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, they're all roughly the same size. I thought they'd be a lot bigger, and they've not split. So I think that means that they've not got cold enough. So I could have planted them too deep. I thought they'd be a lot bigger than what they are. little tiny ones. You get these little tiny ones on the bottom where you can grow them on and plant them, but I never do. I've just noticed that the reason why these haven't got as big as they should have is because they've got slightly got alum leaf miner. I can see a few of them in the garlic, which that's why I presume they've not got as big as they have. It's not affected the bulbs, but it's affected the stems because they're starting to snap. Now I'm going to try and save these. I'm just going to wrap them around each other. Just going to wrap them around each other and hang them up in the greenhouse. Try and get them in some sort of a plait or a bunch, and we'll hang them from the greenhouse. I've just hung them up in the greenhouse, just hanging from the top of the greenhouse. As I say, I don't think these have got as big as they should have, and they've not split because they've got alum leaf miner slightly, which you haven't experienced before in garlic. I normally just get it in leeks. But we should be I should still be able to use these, but they won't store as long. So that's cleared a nice little patch now for something else to go in, which I think I'm going to put purple sprouting broccoli in here. So while I'm in here, I'm going to do a bit of maintenance today. I'm going to take some lower leaves off and give them a spray. And just this little pathway here, this is where the poached eggplants were. Now they self-seed every year. And look at all them seeds that have just collected on there. So I think I'll store some of them in this little container and I'll scatter them somewhere else, because the bees absolutely love a poached egg meadow. So we'll get some of them saved up today. These sprouts are Hector F1, and I'm just going to be taking off the lower leaves because they got a bit of slug damage. They're a hardy sprout for South Yorkshire area, so hopefully they'll do alright this year. Now I've not seen any aphids yet, cabbage aphid, so last year it was covered in it. But I'm going to give them a quick spray once I've took all these lower leaves off. It's early in the morning here, so I'm going to give them a good old drink. We'll go around once and then we'll go around again. It's bone dry. These ones down here are struggling because it's that dry. I'm just going around for a second time, just giving them all a little drink. Now I'm just going to be spraying the brassicas with this mix. It's diluted rhubarb leaf, probably 30 ml concentrate rhubarb leaf, to the rest topped up with water. But obviously I've used some of it, so let's give them a good spray. Now it does this little, it's just a normal bottle this, with just this little gadget on top, and you just pump it and it just sprays out. It's pretty good actually. It's only a couple of quid. Now the water don't really stay on the leaves, as you can see, it runs off, but this should help because it's got acid in from the rhubarb leaf. The bugs don't like it. So hopefully it keeps away the cabbage aphid and the whitefly. If you do this once a week, then hopefully you'll have no issues. It's nice and organic too. I'll go around a couple of times, spraying each one. As I say, it runs off, but you can see a few of the whiteflies hovering about now. So hopefully this will just get rid of them and keep them away. As I say, you need to do this probably twice a week if you want to keep it all down, keep your plants nice and healthy. Don't use any harsh chemicals on your organic vegetables. Keep it nice and simple. So that's the brassica cage finished for today. We'll give it another spray. I'll probably spray it once a week just to keep the aphids and whiteflies away. So let's harvest some vegetables and fruits today. Let's see what we've got. We've got our basket, our little cylinder, and we're ready to collect some vegetables. Let's go. Now this courgette variety is called Patio Star. They stay quite small, surprisingly. I have been giving them a feed and a drink. I'm going to give them another drink today, but I don't mind them quite small. There's a few there that are going rotten, which I can get rid of, but we'll take a few of these today. Apparently, the more you harvest, the more they grow. So we'll take a few of these today. And these potatoes, these early potatoes in this cow planter, these are dying off now. So I might harvest these. We'll take a few of these up next week. These are my strawberries. There's a few of these ready today, so let's get these picked too. A nice juicy one there. We'll have that one. It's quite a lot, turning red. Let's see how many we can get that ain't got holes in. Slugs love these. This cucumber's ready in the greenhouse, so I think we'll take this one today. Can't wait to have that one for our lunch. Look at this one. There's another one coming here. This variety we just harvested is called Mini Hannah F1. We've already had 2 off that so far. Now these carrots have been in the greenhouse for about 3 months now. They're getting a decent size. I just want to lift one, I think, today. They're getting quite big. I'm going to lift one and we'll have it for our Sunday dinner tomorrow.
Sunday dinner, yeah.
So I think we'll just take one today. I think the easiest option is, because I won't be able to pull the carrot out of the tube, is to maybe pull the tube out of the sand. So let's just slide it up and see how it goes. We can always stick it back in the sand. Right then, I'll just empty that. I've just tapped it out the container and I'm really pleased with that. I might do a full bed in the greenhouse next year, just like that. It's amazing. Look at that. Wow. I think we'll leave the others maybe a few weeks and they'll get bigger. So we've got a little harvest today. I've been picking strawberries for the last month, so there's not many left now. But we'll have a lot more cucumbers and courgettes. We'll have some potatoes. I'll pull a few of them next week. Some nice early potatoes. And look at this wildflower meadow. It's absolutely beautiful. Scattered them all along here. We've got sweet peas, we've got poppies, we've got daisies, we've got all sorts. Bees are absolutely loving it. Butterflies and bees everywhere. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Just got one last thing to do before we leave the allotment, and that is just up by the pond here in the shade. Birds are really struggling in this weather, so we've got this little, going to make them a little bird bath. I might put a camera on this in the next few days. We'll get a camera set up on this and we'll see what birds we can attract. Thanks for watching.